Hello everyone, if you couldn't tell by the title, this is a top 5 liking about the HTC Aria. Now, I've done a video like this before with Windows Vista and with Windows 7. Now I'm doing it with the HTC Aria because it's a good phone. Now please note, some of these features might be in all the other Android devices like the Motorola Droid X and the Samsung Nexus, and what's one of the other ones? All the other Android phones that you see lying around today. And some of these features might be just HTC specific and might be on some of the other HTC devices. I don't really know. I don't really pay attention, nor do I really care. So let's get started. Now, please note this is in a specific order. I'll save the best for last. What I personally think stands out from the rest. So here we go. Number 5 has to be the widgets. I mean, there are so many widgets. You can pretty much practically cover the entire screen if the phone in almost everything widgety. I know that's not a word, but who the fuck cares? I mean, almost anything could be a widget. I mean, this clock is a widget. Here's an email client, which is also a widget. Here's FriendStream, which is also a widget. Even, like, some of these widgets are big, some of these are small. I mean, take a look here. Here's a battery widget right there. Here's the marketplace widget. Here's the Songbird widget, which is actually kind of new. I mean, these widgets almost blend in with all the other things. Like, the little icons are actually programs. Alright, on to number 4. Number 4 has to be the real-time updates of everything. I mean, everything on this device and maybe some of the other Android devices are almost always updating and synchronizing, and they do a pretty good job at it. I mean, the weather here, it is kind of foggy. I mean, sometimes you do have to update it yourself, but the way that they do update it is just amazing. And the only downside is this, and actually the big downside to this phone itself is the battery. For some reason, it's really diminishing. Let's see. Yeah, the synchronization is pretty good. Could be a little bit better, but it's one of the other things I also like about this phone, how it synchronizes everything. Your Facebook and Twitter updates, the weather, for example. Even when you don't even know it, it's synchronizing even as I speak. Alright, on to number 3. Number 3 are the apps / the programs. Now, we all know what apps do. We all know what they are. We know that half of them probably came from the Apple Store before this, and half of them are probably not even on the Apple Store. For example, if I go to the marketplace right now, loading, and if I press games, and if I press, let's see, how about all games, I think. No, it's not under there. Give me a second here. Here we are. If you see right there, there is actually an emulator on here. Now, you don't see that in the Apple Store. Apple will probably decline it immediately. I mean, number 1, this is copyright infringing for Nintendo, and 2, it's an emulator. I mean, I wouldn't even expect this to be on the Droid market, let alone the Apple Store. I mean, I seriously thought that this thing would not even be on here. Well, I do, because, let's see, Android's open source, but really, I did not expect that. I mean, the programs on here are just amazing. There's just about an app for everything. I know Apple said it first, but Droid is really what improved it, so the programs really have to take the cake for number 3, and number 2 is even better. What number 2 is the customization. You can customize this phone to be almost anything and everything. You know the commercials advertising for the HTC devices? They're not kidding around. I mean, look at this. It's the menu. Where is it? Scenes. You can set your scene to be almost anything, and I mean anything. Let's show you, for example, HTC's default. As you see here, everything's all colorful and bubbly. Here's some of the default widgets on here. And then if you don't like that, going to scenes again, scroll all the way down. You can start clean and fresh off. As you see, every single one of the screens is completely blank, which means you can customize and create everything. You can put all the programs here, you can put all the widgets here. And if you really don't like doing that, and if you're really a social network fanatic, here is the social thing, which I'm pretty sure has, let's see, people, messaging, internet, calendar for keeping track of the social events. Let's see, here's favorites, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi for connecting to the internet, and then the camera for taking pictures, maps for locating your friends and getting to their houses and stuff like that, and then text messaging for keeping track of your friends and what the hell they even said. And then here's a little email client that I have not seen yet. Interesting. And then here's FriendStream. So you can customize this phone to be almost anything and everything, like I said. And number one has got to be the best feature I have ever seen. Now, out of everything on this phone, I have to say that the text-to-speech is my number one favorite out of everything. And I mean everything. This thing is so accurate to the dime, I bet you anything. You know those sales representatives at Microsoft that you usually call through tech support, you know, like, oh, I'm sorry, sir, I'll replace your Xbox 360. It's that accurate. Here, I'll even show you when I unlock this. Alright, let's see. FriendStream. Now, to the dime, as I said, this is very accurate. I am making a video on YouTube right now. It will be uploaded tomorrow, possibly after 3. See what I mean? To the dime, everything is accurate. I can read it word for word right now. I am making a video on YouTube right now. It will be, even though it never spaced that, it will be uploaded, if I turn this back on, it will be uploaded tomorrow, possibly after 3. To the dime, as I keep saying. The text-to-speech is so accurate, it could even understand those customer support idiots at Sony and Microsoft. So, that's all I've got for today. These are my top 5 likings about the HTC Aria, or all the other Droid devices, whatever you want to call it. Hope to see you guys soon. Bye-bye.